Of the local vendors and to occupy Santa Cruz itself. Right now, I'm going to turn things over to one of my members, David.
There you go. Great to see you.
Hi, folks. I want to thank WAM for letting us come here and talk a little about Occupy Santa Cruz. Occupy Santa Cruz is going on 3 weeks old today. It's a movement in support of and in sympathy and in solidarity with Occupy Wall Street. In a little over a month, the occupation movement has grown from a few dozen people in a park in downtown New York to hundreds of similar occupations, with hundreds of thousands of people involved across our country as well as around the world. I'm not a representative of, nor do I speak for Occupy Santa Cruz. We are all individuals, and no one person speaks for all of us, except through the process of mutual consensus. I can speak about why I'm involved, and I believe that others who are participating would echo many of the same reasons if they were here speaking today.
Does he go to the beach?
Over the past 3 decades, our government has entered into a collusion with corporate interests in favor of their own profits and for the benefit of the most privileged members of our society to the detriment of every single one of the rest of us. I've seen them turn the housing market into a casino and then demand that the people of America pay off their bad gambling debts. I've seen them pay themselves huge bonuses out of the bailouts, and I've seen the subsequent wave of foreclosures, many of them completely illegal, throwing hundreds of thousands out of their own homes. I've seen CEO salaries quadruple over the past 2 decades, while wages for everybody else have remained flat or declined. I've seen unemployment rise to a point where 1 out of every 5 people is out of work or unable to get enough work to make a living. I've seen students saddled with crippling debt only to face an unwelcoming job market when they graduate. I've seen the gap between the richest among us and the rest of us grow to a degree not seen since just before the Great Depression. I've seen a greater number of Americans living in poverty than there have been for decades, unable to house themselves, feed themselves, or care for their families. In response to all of this, I've joined with others to say no more to the corporations, to the banks, and to their pet politicians. This is a movement which crosses political beliefs, demographics, economic classes, and party affiliations. All are welcome, all are needed, all have an equal voice, because unless you're a politician or a plutocrat, we're all suffering equal pain. My country has been taken from me by the very people who are supposed to be representing my interests, and I want it back. I believe the others who have joined with me here at the courthouse in Santa Cruz, at our sister occupations in San Jose, San Francisco, Oakland, Sacramento, Liberty Square, and at all the other occupations across our nation want that as well. And I hope you do too. Join your voices together with ours. We have been silent too long. It's time to speak truth to power. You, me, all of us, we are the 99%. You are the 99%, and together we will be heard.
We're many people with just one voice, and I want to remind everybody of a few upcoming events that we hope that you'll come and join us. First off, we have a General Assembly every night between Monday and Saturday at 6 p.m., and don't forget 2 p.m. on Sundays. We're going to make a human change tomorrow down at the West Cliff Lighthouse at 11:30 a.m. Everybody's welcome to join us. Also, don't forget that we got our tables out back, and right now we're in day 19 of occupation, and we will not be moved. Occupy!